been a month or so since the last gig update, so I thought I'd take a look at what I've been up to recently in the past few weeks with winter college commencement season wrapping up just as the holidays begun. December was busy as usual with corporate holiday parties, but with those being private events, there's really no opportunity for me to video, but let's jump right into the commencement footage. So it's Tuesday, quick update here. I'm headed out to a load-in. We are solidly into holiday party season here with the corporate groups in DC. I'm just doing a quick load-in tonight, then back home to work on another project. And then later in the week, we start commencement up at College Park. It's properly cold here this week. Supposed to actually snow later in the week. Gonna try to grab the train now and get downtown. Trains have been all messed up here again today. Once again, it's a Harman party for us on this gig as we're using gear from Soundcraft, JBL, DBX, and Crown. The heart of this system is the Soundcraft SI Performer 3, along with two of Soundcraft's MADI mini stage box snakeheads. This type of setup allows us to place the console at front of house where we can pick up local inputs like a MacBook, playback from video control, and voice of God announcements on the console's analog inputs. We then place one stage box backstage for output sends to the main PA system and picking up inputs from the lectern on stage, along with the wireless microphone rack, which was also located backstage. The second stage box was located on a riser in the rear of the arena near front of house where we took microphone inputs for the full orchestra that would play throughout the ceremonies, along with returns for monitor wedges for the conductor, and that was there to assist in syncing the performance of the national anthem with a singer who is singing from the main stage at the other end of the arena. You can see the Shure wireless paddle antennas here among the backstage racks. We were using 6 of the Shure UR4D combo systems, along with active paddle antennas from Shure and their UHF antenna and power distro. And that kind of covers all the bases you need on an event of this type, having lavs and handhelds. I should also mention that we're using Beta 87 capsules on all 6 of those handhelds, and that makes it dramatically easier to get consistent results when you're going back and forth between people singing and then people reading. At a commencement, you get a lot of name reading, and with varying distances from the mic, the 87 is just a good bit easier to work with for people who aren't great with mic technique. I always seem to get a lot of messages about the gear and the equipment used or talked about in the videos. So for now on, to help with that, I'm going to link as much of the gear as I can below in the description. Wherever possible, these are absolutely Amazon affiliate links, and these really do help support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything extra. You don't even have to buy those specific products, but following those affiliate links over to Amazon and help support the channel helps me find more stuff for reviews and just generally helps put out better content. So thanks for following those links below. For PA speakers, we're using JBL Vertec almost all the way around, with only 3 exceptions. For 2 of the small rear zone fills, we're using JBL VRX 932A passive boxes in 2 hangs, 3 boxes per hang, flown almost directly above front of house. For monitors on stage, we're using a set of 4 cross-rented custom hex wedges from Maryland Sound. These are a coaxial 15-inch driver and horn design being given bi-amp power by a rack full of PowerSoft amplifiers. We rent these boxes regularly as they are incredibly stable and just sound fantastic. These are easily some of the best wedges you can get a hold of currently. For the conductor's monitors, we're using a pair of Bose Panaray 402 speakers in mono, one on either side of the conductor. And although this may seem like a strange choice, these speakers really excel in this application. A vocal-only monitor at close range, and where you're looking for the physical footprint that you need to sit either side of the conductor's podium discreetly. For the Vertec rig, we're using 8 boxes per side of the powered 4888 DP. Behind them, and providing outward fills, are a set of 4887As, the unpowered, and those are being supplied power by 2 Crown iTech 4x3500 amplifiers. Front fills are being handled with a ground stack set of Vertec 4883 with 4886 tops, stacked wide on the stage, a sub with 4 tops on top of it, one of those on each side of the stage, with 4 4886 boxes across the width of the stage spaced out as front fills. The 4886 is really great for front fill in this kind of application because it gives us an A-B switch that allows me to feed the stack on the far corner where I've got a sub and the 4 cabinets, and I can feed those with a single NL8 run, selecting A for the group that's stacked on the sub and B for the group that's going across the stage, and really keeps cabling simple, being able to run NL8 and then select and have control over different groups without running multiple runs of cable redundantly. So that's pretty much it. A really straightforward arena sound system for college commencements. You can see here we're covering about 2/3 of the arena, and with a spoken word program, we really have to spend the time to walk through the various seating sections and be sure to work through both EQ and time aligning the various parts of the sound system as appropriate for each one of those sections. If you get this wrong at a college commencement, you will absolutely have parents coming up and telling you that they didn't hear their child's name being read, and you want to avoid that at all costs, really. To make it easier for us on this job, we were using a pair of the Countryman A3 lectern microphones. These are absolutely incredible microphones. Their overall tone, the stability at high volumes, their off-axis pickup when somebody stands off to the side of the lectern. They still sound good off-axis, but are also able to reject things like the monitor wedges that I have spaced wide of the lectern on a job like this. So they're just an incredible microphone, makes our job really, really easy. And out of all the microphones I've tried on lecterns recently, Sennheiser, Audio-Technica, the 935, which I really love. The Crown has a really nice microphone, a lectern microphone out. Sure, everybody else has good lectern microphones, but I think the Countryman A3 might be the best right now. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I would take it over almost any other microphone in a situation like this anyway. So that pretty much does it for December and 2016. It looks like 2017 is going to be busy, which is great. There's a lot of cool stuff happening here in DC. In January, of course, we have inauguration and all of the various events that happen surrounding that, and I've got no clue how that's going to go this time. The last 2 inaugurations I worked peripheral events, and it was a lot of fun. It was a great week or so of solid work, but who knows what's going to happen this time. So we'll see over the next couple weeks what comes in the door. Was just recording another part of video, and UPS knocked on the door and brought this, so I thought I'd open it really quick on camera because it's really cool. It has nothing to do with live sound, but kind of an audio product. I will open it now. It's the Echo Dot. I was actually over at my sister's house for Christmas, and her husband bought one of these for the house, and it's really freaking cool. So I'm going to play around with this. We have an Apple TV, mostly Apple stuff here, but gonna set this up, play with it over the next couple of days. Might do a little mini review. I've had the Amazon Dot set up now for about 24 hours and absolutely love it. It's just really cool. Alexa, what's the weather?
In Washington, it's 43 degrees with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for snowy, rainy weather with a high of 43 degrees.
Alexa, stop. Pretty awesome. Still playing around, got Uber hooked up with it, all sorts of other stuff. Very cool. With the DC Metro being so dysfunctional, I've come to rely on Uber recently to get around the city, especially for jobs, and especially since the Metro here has been closing before midnight due to repairs. If you'd like to try Uber in your area for the first time, download the app and use promo code WACKN to get your first ride for free, and help support the channel too. If you enjoy the videos on this channel, one of the best ways to support it is to follow the Amazon affiliate links below. If you really want to be a hero, you can change your Amazon bookmark to one of the links that has my affiliate code in it. It installs a little cookie in your browser for 24 hours, and anything you purchase in that period provides a commission to the channel. And that helps just support getting more gear in for reviews and spending more time trying to put together things like interviews, which I'm working on a number of right now. So I appreciate that, and it's a great way to support the channel without costing you, the viewers, any additional money. Thank you all so much for the questions, the comments, the discussion. It's been great getting to know those of you who have messaged me directly or left comments below or sent an email. It's just really fun to meet other people and have discussions about this kind of stuff with other like-minded folks in the industry and those who want to learn and get into the industry. So please do leave a comment, get subscribed, give me a shout over email or anywhere on social media if you have a question or if you just want to say hello. It's always great to meet the folks that are watching my videos.